list of temples and you just went from there and wrote them all down?
Yeah, well, I actually cut and paste them into a Word document, but it doesn't do it really neatly. You have to still then cut and paste it again.
Okay. So how many are there total? Like 150 or something?
I came up with 156.
Oh, okay. So I have a list that gives me 156. So
right. Okay.
I think I have that right temple. And then for the president's one, did you just get that off Wikipedia?
No, that one was really time consuming. I actually went through the church website on when they were prophets.
Mm-hmm.
And then I went to that year, and that's, I added up, before they died and after they died, and went to the next prophet.
And it says how many. Oh, I see. So you individually counted that.
I didn't know any other way to do it. I couldn't come up with a different kind of formula or anything, so I did it old school.
I was like looking on Wikipedia, and I was like, maybe this will tell me the number, but it was kind of all over the place. So
yeah.
Okay, well, that is a good idea. I will probably do that then. And so I got my first table good. And then what did you do for the second table? Did you do like a line graph?
I did. The first table I did a bar graph, and the second table I did a line graph. One of those cumulative ones where they separate. So
the line graph?
Lines. Yeah. So it had 2 lines.
So what were the lines? The dates and the number of...
Yes. Yes.
Oh, okay. Let me try that. Because that one was confusing to me. I thought that there just should be like one line that says like in 1960 we had 2 and then we had 7 and then, but I couldn't figure out how to do that. So I just didn't do anything.
I think the hardest for me was they wanted the cumulative. At the very end, he said he wanted to do a chart, but not to have the data, but to put the formula in. And that took me a while to do because I couldn't remember how to do the cumulative formula.
Wait, so let me see on the mini project what it says. Cumulative.
In the video, at the end of the video, he tells you that he wants you to do, if he had this information, could we do a chart that would fill in and it would have the formula in it even though we didn't have the data?
Oh, I remember him talking about that. Yeah. It's kind of confusing, this one was. Like, it was short, but it was pretty time-consuming.
I'm still trying to do my exam, too, so...
Oh, I haven't even started it yet.
Oh, good. I feel behind the curve, but I'm running to catch up.
Is it super long?
I
guess I'll find out. I'm going to start it tomorrow.
Yeah.
I've got plenty of time tomorrow, though, so if I can finish this, then that's good.
Once you break it down, then it's fairly easy. But I'm not really good with the formulas because that's not what I know how to do.
Right.
So the formula always takes me a while to. I actually have printed out all of the the transcripts, and I've like highlighted them as I go along so I can tell me how to do the average or the differential or the.
That's smart.
Because Excel math is not my thing.
Yeah. No, I totally agree.
Now, if you tell me how to do the Hangouts, I can do it next time, but I've never
done it before.
Yeah.
Like, it's really pretty easy. I've done it in a lot of my classes.
Okay.
You pretty much, you have a YouTube account? Yes. Okay. So, do you want me to just step you through it right now? Because there's no one on yet.
Well, are you working on something?
Oh, no. Now that you told me kind of how to do it, I'm pretty good, I think.
Okay. So my YouTube account?
Yep. So you go to your YouTube account, and then on the top right, it's got your name. So you click on that. And then there's a drop-down menu, and you'll click Creator Studio. That's the second one. Do you see it?
Well, I'm writing it down. I'm sorry. I have to have it written down.
Oh, no, that's good. That's good. And
Okay.
then on the left-hand side, there's going to be different tabs.
Okay.
And it's the third one down. It says Live Streaming.
Okay.
And so then you'll click that, and then underneath it, it will drop down some more
Okay.
options, and you'll click on Events.
Okay.
And then there's a button that has like a little plus sign, and it says New Live Event. So then you just click that to start a new live event, which is the Google Hangout.
Okay.
And then you pretty much it'll ask you for a title. I always just do it like mini project number 4, or whatever one we're working on.
Okay.
And then you'll click Go Live Now. And then what that does,
Okay.
it brings you up to this screen that we see right here. But you'll be the only one in it. So in order to add people, you have to click the little plus invite people button on the top of your screen.
Okay.
And then you just have to put everyone's email into it, everyone's Gmail. So it's kind of a lot of steps, but after you've done it like 3 times, it's super easy.
Okay. Okay. Sure.
But,
Okay. So next time you'll have a backup.
Okay, sounds good.
All right.
There's a week to get on. I'm going to email everyone to see who's all coming. I sent out the... This was the right time, right?
Yeah. No, it's the right time.
Okay, good. Sometimes I get confused with the time difference. Is this your only class, or are you taking other classes?
I have 5 classes.
Oh my goodness, it's busy.
Yeah.
Do
I'm
you
a
work-
little behind. My daughter had her baby yesterday morning, and so we were up all night.
Oh my
And-
goodness.
And we get an hour of sleep, but then I have her. She has another son and a daughter, so I've had them, and so I've been going. I am like exhausted.
Exhausted. Oh, but mommy and baby are healthy, and
Yes, and they got home tonight. So
did she have a girl or a boy?
she had a boy. She knew it was a boy. She's had some complications with her pregnancy. She only had a 2-vein umbilical cord, and so he is only 5 pounds 8 ounces. He's just
Wow.
they took him early because if they wait too long, then he's not going to get the nutrients he needs, and he can have.
That's crazy. So did she have to have a C-section, or?
Oh, no, she didn't. They just upped her Pitocin, and then she finally got there and pushed. And she only had to push 3 times.
Oh my gosh. Well, with such a small baby, that's nice.
Yes, he didn't get stuck. He didn't,
Yeah.
he's not funny shaped or.
Right. That warms my heart. That's so awesome.
Yeah,
Always a fun time.
it is. Babies are such blessings.
Yeah. She has 2 other kids.
Yes, she does. She has another. Well, so now she has 2 boys and a girl.
Oh,
But
that's
she had a boy and a girl, so. This one was a surprise baby.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So is he a lot younger or not too bad?
He is brand new, and her daughter is 11 and her son is 16. So yes.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. So they are starting from the beginning again.
She is, exactly.
That is nuts.
But fun,
Right.
Her husband is so thrilled. He is just so thrilled about this baby.
Oh,
He's
really?
been here. She wasn't. He was done, but he has been absolutely, and so sweet, so.
Mhm. That's so cute.
I'm trying to find out my password to my YouTube account. I can't remember it.
Oh, that's the worst. Hey, Richard, can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, good.
I'm just trying to find my mini one, my mini 4 project. I emailed it to my Gmail account and double clicked on the email and it just disappeared. So I'm like, what's going on?
Oh, I hate that.
Yeah. You have like so much going on. It's hard to keep track of it all sometimes.
So are you done with the Mini 4 then?
Yes.
What kind of charts did you do?
Hold on. I'm going to resend it.
It's going to refind it.
Okay.
I have to send it from my work one. I have to send it from my work one to my personal one.
Did you do it on a different computer?
Yeah, I do it at work. I do it on my work one, and I can do work on it, and I can get onto the school site, but I can't get onto Hangouts, and I can't get onto Facebook. I can't get onto pretty much anything. Luckily, I can do school, but I did a bar graph for the first one, and I did a line graph for the second one, a stacked line graph.
Is that what you did? A stacked one?
I'm sorry, not a stacked one. I'm sorry, I didn't do a stacked one. I just did a single line graph.
Okay,
See,
so
I
how
did
did you do that?
I did a 2-line graph. Yeah, how did you do that?
That was the only thing that I could not figure out. Both my husband and I were like, I don't know how to do this.
What I had to do is when you highlight the thing, you have to go back in and change the data. Because when you first do it, it pulls the year as a line and the values as a line. And so what you do is you reset and you change the y-axis to the number of temples and the year as the x-axis.
Okay. Do we just do that in format? Format. No. I can't remember.
Hold on. If you want to share your screen, and I can walk you through it. I don't know what's happening to that email.
Okay. Let me try here. Remember how to share my screen. Screen share. Desktop. You are screen sharing. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, so this is the 2 lines that I did that are not, the 2 individual.
Yes. So what you want to do is click on the chart. Just left click, and you'll get those 3 things to the. Oh, you don't get the 3 things to the right. Why not?
I don't know. Sometimes mine's retarded like that.
Okay, so.
What is it supposed to bring up?
You want to. There's like a filter one, a plus. Oh, you're on Mac.
Yeah, I'm on a Mac.
Okay. Now, are you using Mac? The Mac Excel?
No, it should be the same Excel.
Okay. So then.
What is it called?
Let me get on to. Let me see if my email has come in yet.
Format chart. No. Maybe, Kathy, do you want to share your screen? and show. Oh, you're on your phone, right?
Yeah.
I forgot.
So would you go to the plus sign?
Yes. You're adding an element, or you're changing an element. And then at the bottom of it, it will say select. Yeah, share.
Here, let me stop sharing mine.
I should be able to at least pull up Excel and. Just taken forever.
That's okay. And did you just get all your data from the LDS website and just went through super meticulously and annoying? That was such a pain in the butt.
I was able to copy paste it, and then
it didn't work.
Well, it didn't. Then you had to do a text to a column to text.
Oh.
And if you did it by comma, it gave you 90% of the years in one field, in one row, one column. And that's all we need, really.
Right.
So I did that. And then I just went in and any of the ones that were renovated, I went in manually, put the date of when they were built. And then
we don't include Nauvoo and Kirtland, or we do?
It's your choice.
Your choice.
I included Nauvoo the second time, not the first time. And I included Kirtland as if it's a running one the whole time.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, so I'm just gonna go real quick, and I'm gonna create a quick data set, and I'll show you. Oh, come on! Why are you're killing me, computer? Okay, so we had the year and the number of temples. Okay, and I'm just going to do 1995, 1996, 1997, 1998, and we're just going to go with 10, 12, 15, 20. Okay, so I'm gonna share my screen now, if that's okay.
Yeah,
yes,
that's good.
Did we totally miss a coefficient one?
Coefficient.
There's one
on mini project 1. I got an 80 on the mini project because I didn't do the coefficient bit.
Oh, I have no idea.
Did you look at your grade?
Let me check real quick. I haven't looked at it.
Okay, so
I don't remember it standing out.
Insert. Come on. Insert. And we're going to go with a line graph.
Oh.
Okay. So here you have add. No, not that one. It is this one right here. See where it says chart filters?
Oh, okay.
And when you click that, down here it shows select data.
Mm-hmm.
And you can, the horizontal, you can edit, and you do this. Okay. And then you get rid of the year. Oh. It says now it's just the number of temples.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Okay.
I see that on mine. It's just formatted a little bit differently.
Then what you want to do to make it look as clean as possible is you want to format axes, and you want tick marks, interval between marks. I did, I think, 5 or 10. I think 10 years. Okay. And when you do that, then what it will do. Oh, here it is. Specify interval units. And so, like for this one, I would do 2. Okay. And when I do that, see how at bottom it changed? On yours, if you do that, it will go through and give you increments of 2 years. And so instead of having one for every year and really
being clustered.
Yes, and really being rather hard to see. I just made the intervals, made it a little cleaner that way. So I think I did years. I did 10 or 5. I think I did 5.
Perfect. That makes sense.
It does. Thank you.
And I also got coefficient of variance missing. Is that what yours says on that mini project too?
Yes, and I have no idea what.
Yeah.
Because it never, from what I recall, I don't ever recall it asking for it, and all 3 of us don't recall it.
Yeah, I definitely don't remember that.
So here's mine. Oh, where did you go? Okay, so this is the first one I had, 3D bar graph.
Yeah, that's what mine kind of looks like too.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's my total operating temples over time, number of operating temples, and I did 10 years.
Oh, okay, in between each one.
Yep.
Perfect.
I had a total of 160 temples.
Oh, I got 156.
Yeah, I got 156 too. But he added the Kirtland one.
I added Kirtland. I did the Nauvoo one as it only once, but all of the renovated ones, I went back in and I put the dates. Did you do that for the renovated ones?
I did. I thought I did, but I'll have to go back and check.
Yeah, I did too, but I'm gonna double check as well because I was doing mine really fast, so I could have missed a couple.
What I did is if I go here, right click and unhide, and we'll do the temple data. Here's what I got.
Wow, yours looks way nice.
That's the list of it.
This is when you, okay, so what you do is, I can't undo this.
Yeah.
I can't undo it. But when you copy everything in, it's all over to the left. Mm-hmm. It's all in one field. But there's commas after, obviously, Ohio, United States. After United States, a comma, 1836, comma. And then what I did is I put the president that was the prophet that was there during that stay in column E, and then I just counted. So right. Column F was what was used for temples in operation over time. Column E was used for temples by prophet.
Wow.
So how did you copy it so it went into the individual cells again?
Okay, so we'll do a. Okay, so let me go back. Let me go into here. Okay, so if you have he, comma, she, comma, did, and then we, comma, he, comma, lived. Okay, so if you highlight these two and you do home.
Oh, we lost him.
Lost him right at the most important part. Come on. It's so close. Does that all make sense to you, though? Oh,
Yeah.
great.
I mean,
Yeah.
And so often, like that one happened to have commas, it worked out. If it
Wait.
didn't,
What? We lost you.
oh,
You
okay.
dropped out right when you said you click on the home tab.
Okay. So you click on data.
You click on the data tab.
Yes.
Okay.
And then go to text to columns.
Uh-huh.
And then you see how it says delimited?
What will it say?
Can you see my screen or not?
No, we can't.
No.
Oh, then let me share again. I thought I was sharing.
It was before, but then you dropped out for like 30 seconds.
Okay. Okay, so now you can see. Okay.
Yeah. Oh,
So
okay.
now, so it pops up and it'll say delimited or fixed width. Okay. Typically, it's going to be either tab or comma. So let me go back. Oh, this is the beginning. Okay, so it's going to be delimited. So then you hit next. And you can check all of these. So you could do spaces. And anything that has a space, it will put into the next field. This one is checking for commas and tabs, because typically when I saw it, I was thinking it was tab, hoping it was tab and it would be all pretty. It wasn't. But what happened was, okay, so when I did that, I hit next. Let's see how it shows my data.
Mm-hmm.
He, she, did, and then you hit finish. And see how right up here?
Oh, yeah.
That's incredible.
Okay, that's sweet. I'm going to try and do mine like that.
So what happened, as you can see, there was no space. It was United States, April 6th, comma, 1877.
Oh, right.
So whenever it had the date, it went right next to it, or it had renovation. So what I did is then I removed, temple data. So then I removed anything that had, anything that was under construction or announced. I removed those and put them in their own tabs. Mm-hmm. So I have unhide construction.
I see.
And unhide renovated, but I think that should. I deleted the ones that were announced for some reason, but these right here were renovated, so they didn't have dates. So I went in manually and looked up these temples when they were done.
And did you put them on your big temple data sheet?
And then I put them on the temple. I added them. So like right here, North Carolina. That's my mission. So I knew when that one went out, because I was on my mission when it got dedicated.
Oh, I see. That's cool.
But I put 1999. Mm-hmm. And so anytime I had renovation, I went through and I looked it up. If it was announced or construction, they said to ignore, so I left them out. I took them out.
Perfect.
So right here it has, Gordon B. Hinckley, and then all you had to do is go right here.
Count up. All 35 or whatever he had. So many.
100 or 78.
Oh my gosh, that's right. He had a lot.
So yeah, I mean he had the most.
Oh, he did 35 in 1 year, like 2000 or something, didn't he?
2000 was a big one, yeah.
Yeah.
99 was a big. 99 was a pretty big, and then 2000 was a big one. Yeah, 2000 was a big one.
Yeah. That's so awesome.
And then Thomas Monson, he had what, 50?
I think he had a lot as well.
34. So he had 34. But so that's what I did. As you can see on this one, Paris. Oops, I was going to go to the silly link. Okay, so Paris, as you can see, that one, it went France, May 21st, because there was no country, because there was no city or state, it went right to the country. You see how the date is there, and then
Right.
I just copied over 2017.
Oh, I see. Because that's the most important thing.
Right, and so because anytime that there was a month where the prophet had died, I just then looked at the month. Oh no, we're good.
Oh, okay.
Good. And so I did that manually. But that was for me. That was the easiest way to do it.
Yeah.
And then I hide all that stuff.
Perfect. Sounds good. I will work on it tonight and tomorrow. Is there anything else that we need to talk about, either of you guys?
Oh, I need to get rid of this. See, that's what it looked like originally with all the numbers.
Yeah. Oh, before you shrunk it down. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Do we have another mini project due this week or no? No. I thought we only had 2 more assignments.
We have the exam.
Right.
Let me see real quick.
Exam, yeah, but no mini project. So I think that's all for this week.
That's good, because the exam's going to take up a big chunk for me.
Yeah. Me too. Next week we have 2 though, so.
Okay.
May 16th, so next Wednesday. So we'll be next week, Tuesday or Wednesday,
Okay.
depending on your schedule, Richard.
Yep. Tuesday works at night, like 10 o'clock. The only time is if I have a 9 o'clock baseball game, then I don't get back till 10:30. But if both of you are Central, I'm sorry, Mountain or Eastern or Pacific, then I'm okay doing it late because that's when I do my homework if I'm not doing it at work.
Right. Yeah, I'm good with whatever works best for your schedule.
What about you, Kathy?
No, that's fine. It's just good that we're all getting together.
Yeah. I don't know about this Sam person or who in our group.
Don't hesitate to email each other and ask questions.
Yeah.
I mean, don't think you're going to impose on me for sure.
Oh, you're so nice.
Very.
Okay, awesome. I'm going to stop this broadcast and email